everyone. I am Dominique Daniels Clark, and thank you for being here today. It is my pleasure to present to you the defense of my dissertation titled A God of Wisdom. The Black Church's role in African American education is something that is very complex, yet is significant to the broader narrative of African American history in the United States. Therefore, my dissertation is going to focus on just pretty much an exploration of the historical role of Christianity, what role it played in Black literacy, and the evolutionary role of the Black church in its educational progress. This dissertation is also a historiography of the causes of education in the nation, in the South, and particularly in states like Georgia. This scholarship would address national and local characteristics, attitudes, as well as efforts that were surrounding African American academia in the nation, the South, and again, particularly in the state of Georgia. This dissertation also focuses on the Black church's role in the modern and postmodern educational outcomes of African Americans as well. The primary goal of this research is to answer questions like, when was the Black church established? When was a formal education system established? How did the Black church role evolve in educational outcomes from post-Civil War to the present? This dissertation answers questions like, when was the Black church established? When was a formal education system established? How did the Black church's role evolve over time from post-Civil War up until present? What historical theologies, campaigns, initiatives, and events induced African American literacy and its progressive academic success for Blacks in America? What are the implications of education, particularly in the state of Georgia? Who are some individuals, some organizations, and entities that were known to have a high impact on education in African Americans in the state of Georgia? My dissertation basically has two main objectives. First, to offer insight and provide some empirical evidence as well as data on the profound influence of the Black church in the shaping of educational outcomes for African Americans across generations. Secondly, it analyzes the present as well as potential impact of the Black church on educational achievements of African Americans, as well as a broader influence in the community as a whole. Secondly, it analyzes the present as well as potential impact of the Black church regarding educational achievements in the Black community, as well as a broader society. Since the 1960s, there has really been a decline in moral conviction, as well as just a decline in the education system in America as a whole. This research actually has the potential to expose some of the true ramifications of the separation between church and state in the realm of education. It aims to contribute to historical context that's essential to understand or to comprehend the broader dynamics of race, religion, education, and social change here in America. This topic is particularly important because it contributes to the evolving field of modern history by enhancing inclusivity, relevance, as well as methodological rigor. This dissertation aims to provide more of a nuanced understanding of the true implications of Christianity's role in education and its broader implications on the dynamics of the African American community as a whole, not just educational progressions, but that educational progression is going to lead to other things like social progressions and definitely political progressions as well. It aims to prioritize inclusion by providing the narratives of African Americans, providing a more nuanced understanding of religion in the African American community, particularly by the way of the Black church. It contributes to the historiography on Christianity, again, particularly by the way of the Black church, and its influence, not only just in the nation, but in the region of the South, but particularly in the state of Georgia. It attempts to expand the scope of modern history to include more regional perspectives. Sometimes you always get that national perspective, but this brings it down to not only a regional perspective, but as well as urban perspectives as well. The use of narrative sources is designed to include more engaging styles of writing. I attempted to utilize sources and utilize a structure that will be eventually easier to be transitioned into media history as well as public history as well. This research is important because it contributes to the long-term effect of the connection as well as the separation of church and state, and the implications on Black communities in Georgia, particularly in the terms of educational, social, and political outcomes, as well as the overall cohesiveness of this community as well. So again, I am Dominique Daniels Clark, and thank you for taking the time out to listen about my potential research, and I hope you found it interesting, and I look forward to sharing more about my research with you soon. Have a great day.